Is there another question, Stephen?
Yeah, there's actually a whole bunch. So there's another one here. This is kind of interesting. So our world is heading to a post-pandemic period. In other words, back to normal life as before. Then why should companies go digital instead of using the previous pattern before COVID? So their previous business practices.
Yeah, that's a great question. Well, let me answer it with this. And the reason I showed the exponential or explosive growth in e-commerce is the genie is out of the bottle with many of these profound changes, and it's never going to go back in. For instance, now that I have used telehealth, I never want to go back into my doctor's office and take a half day and be forced to sit with people who are coughing and sneezing all over me. I never want to go back. Millions of people have been forced to learn the convenience of e-commerce or online shopping, and they're never going to go back. Like the genie's out of the bottle. In other words, the expectations have been fundamentally changed by the pandemic. And for the millennials and Gen Zs who lead a mobile-centric life, they never wanted to do anything that wasn't digital to begin with. So it's just the rest of the world has been forced to learn how to do things digitally during the pandemic. So I believe things will never go back. And I cited the example of Dell computers. Dell says 50% of our people, our 165,000 employees, are never coming back into the office, even though they could after the pandemic. But they've just got so used to remote work, working from home, that's how they do it. And that's how they want to continue doing it. So my question is, if you are always working from home, or if 50% of employees insured are working from home, what kind of coverages change? How might they want personalization in a different way than the historical employee population who all came into the office? So we're going to see permanent systemic changes as a result of this pandemic. Thank you so much for that question.